Gambling corner, bad beat of the week. I was, I believe, a total of 3 rebounds away in the national championship game between Klingen and Edie, um, from a $1,500 to $2,000 payout. So that one hurt. Everything else hit, and we were cruising. Klingen being out of pretty much the whole second half really hurt because I think that would have helped both him and Edie get more rebounds, which would have really helped me down the stretch.
Yeah, my bad beat of the week is the Arizona Coyotes not scoring in their game against the Seattle Kraken. They covered the spread at 5.5, but they did not hit the over. They covered the spread of 2.5. Did not hit the over of 5.5. The other two legs of my parlay hit. It was a plus 1297. So that's 10 to make 157. So you can see where the numbers could go with that. Yeah. So Arizona, can you just score a goal, please?
Arizona, actually, another walk the plank came out, or news is coming out over the last day or so that the Arizona Coyotes are going to be most likely relocating to Salt Lake City. I mean, Josh, I don't know if you know this about the Arizona Coyotes. They actually share an arena.
With basketball, right?
No, with
ASU,
with Arizona State hockey.
Arizona State. I knew it was ASU something.
Yeah,
Okay.
Arizona State hockey. Which who would have thought that Arizona State has a D1 hockey program, but they do, and they're actually pretty damn good. Um, yeah, they're playing in like a 5,000 seat stadium where Arizona State plays, and they can't get a deal. None of the cities, none of the towns around Phoenix, where they've been in Glendale, they've been in Phoenix. None of the cities want them or want to have them buy the land to build a new arena. So everybody's pretty much saying, okay, we're not going to let you do that. There's an auction coming up, I believe, in June or July, for the sale of some land that the Arizona Coyotes say that they're going to try to win. It's an auction from the state, and everybody else is saying that they're not going to let the Coyotes win, but the Coyotes are saying that they're going to try to win. But there's a lot of talks. Talks are progressing pretty quickly. For the owner of the Jazz to bring them to Salt Lake City. So Arizona, walk the damn plank. I'm gonna hate that because you're gonna lose the Cucina jersey. One of the best jerseys in all of hockey. Look it up
Yeah.
if you don't know what it is. All right. Current College World Series to win the College World Series odds, smash or pass. The only one on here I'm smashing is ECU plus 2,900. It honestly surprises me that Duke maybe not so much Duke, but that Wake still has better odds to win the College World Series than ECU does.
Do you think it's so wild that Carolina is so far behind ECU? Because I'm smashing ECU. I'm smashing. If I can make multiple bets, right? I'm doing ECU, but I'm also doing UNC because
those odds I would probably throw a little something on UNC at plus 4,000. Just because who knows, they get hot, they make a run. They're still a pretty good program. They've been I think they're top 5 in RPI. I plus 4,000 I think is a disgrace to UNC, but yeah, I'll change. Yeah, I would probably smash both of those. Wake, I'm leaving that on the table. I just Wake has fallen off pretty hard since over the last 4 weeks. And we'll see Duke in a couple of weeks. That'll be a fun matchup.
April 23rd. April
I
23rd.
will be traveling for work then, but so I hate I'm going to miss that one. But Yeah, it's a lot of good baseball still being played in the state, but ECU at plus 2,900. I like those odds, and then UNC at plus 4,000. I don't like Wake at plus 1,600. Duke plus 1,600. I think that's reasonable, but I think that they should probably be a little bit closer to where we are.
Yeah, I agree.
If you had Duke plus 2,000, it would be a smash. I'll say that.
I want to see them closer. I want to see if I'm there at 22. If they're at 22, I'm taking them. 2,000, that's still a little too close. 22 to win the College World Series. Yeah, 22.
They'll be at 22 after they lose to ECU in a couple weeks.
Probably.
All right, spring game props. Wide receivers over 50 yards, over under 4.5. So this is how many over 4.5 wide receivers with 50 yards receiving. I like where your head's at. I would maybe set this at 2.5, just for the running clock. But also, I think that these guys are going to make connections and stick with their guys since it's a true football format. It's not a glorified practice. So I'm going to say 2.5, and I would take 3. I would say over 2.5.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking we're gonna see some explosiveness. We're gonna see some busted coverages here and there, right? If we're really tackling to the ground, those extra yards from Omega Blake and Chase, I think I'm actually taking the over. I think 5 receivers could get over 50 yards receiving. Because I'm just thinking, I mean, if it's true, if Garcia has really made a good bond with one of his receivers, and if Hauser has 2, one busted coverage for on both sides, it's easy.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Running backs to score a touchdown over under 1.5. So are you saying 2 running backs to score, or 2 touchdowns from a running back? Any running back.
How many running backs will score? Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I will say I'll take the over. I think Bond and Marlon Gunn both get into the end zone.
I'm taking the over as well. I don't know which one of Gunn or Bond is going to score. Well, I think one of those are going to score, but I also think that TJ Engelman's going to get in there. I think the freshman's going to get in there.
Nice. All right, and then lastly, total interceptions over under 1.5. Smash the over. just like there's going to be blown coverages. Yeah. There's going to be bad plays on offense that lead to interceptions. Now, Kane Hauser is really smart with the football, so maybe that's something to take into consideration. That maybe less, but I don't know. I would be surprised if there's less than 2.
Yeah, I'm taking the over. Just I think there will only be 2. One from one of the starters, one of them from Jeter. If they let Jeter throw, which they probably won't, because But I'm saying 2.
Yeah, I think 2. I think 2 is a good number. Hit that subscribe button right this second. All right, and then make sure to leave us a review wherever you may be. 5-star review, you're a friend of the podcast. 1-star review, you can walk the damn plank. Alrighty, let's get the hell out of here.